Well, hey guys, thanks for watching along at home. Just finished I haven't finished the week. It's Saturday morning. Ooh, cinnamon scroll. This old Touareg that I drive's got vented seats too. It's coming up. My back so sweaty after the runners. Word to the wise, don't fart in ventilated seats. Brings back the old meaning of Dutch oven. But I digress. This week, just a quick recap. So I started running a bit more consistently after the leg injury. That's feeling pretty good. My other side's probably still a bit sore from compensating. But ran Monday morning about 8k, Friday morning about 8k, and I just finished about an 11 and a bit k run now. It's quite warm. Sweaty, didn't take any nutrition with me. Got some in the car here, but forgot to take it with me. Probably be wise to start doing that. I feel like going into this phase, it's starting of 12 weeks now to Brisbane Hyrox. It's an open weight division, so it's the slightly lighter weight division. So I really need to get my running up to speed. Probably had it, I feel like I had it at about a 4:30 pace in Hyrox when I did my ankle, from all the training that I was doing. Maybe a little less. I really need to get that down to like 4:15s or something now, going into this one in 12 weeks time. So try and bang out the Ks. Tuesday, Thursday morning, week just gone, I did some zone 2 cycling for about an hour. I do like the e-bike because, you know, you can go anywhere you want, up and down hills, and you just manipulate the power on the bike, wearing your heart rate monitor, and you've got the screen right in front of you. You just manipulate your heart rate into that zone 2. Yeah, I find that really effective. Yeah, and I had to fly to Newcastle. So if you're not from the area, an hour flight south, but I had to get an hour to Uber north, get on a Brisbane flight to Newcastle, then another half an hour in an Uber, and then drove a Dodge Ram back to the Gold Coast for 8 hours on Wednesday for work. So I knew I wasn't going to be training that day. So the Tuesday night, I smashed myself in the gym, and I haven't got any real conditioning at the moment. So I worked out that was just a little bit too much. Got quite sore, but would have got some good adaptation from it. That session was a 1k zone 2 row onto a 1k run, zone 2, and then I did a 10-minute EMOM, so every minute on the minute, 10 minutes of 10 wall balls at 6 kilo, and then 5 burpees. So it was taking about 40 seconds to do that, get 20 seconds rest, and then repeat that 10 times on the minute, which was pretty good. I probably should have stopped there. Then I went and did another k row and then another k run. That's where I probably should have finished the session. Would have been a nice little session, but I did 4x10 50 kilo barbell on the back split lunges. Felt nice. Like you could feel that strength, and it's the kind of strength that I really need to be powerful and strong through the walking lunges. But yeah, I pulled up pretty sore in the legs from that, and it's hard to distinguish whether that was from the wall balls or the squats. I think the split lunges probably more so, or a combination of both. But sitting in the Ram the next day for hours on end probably didn't help with recovery. Cycled Thursday morning, felt a bit sore, and then ran Friday morning, was still carrying some soreness, but got through that okay, nice and easy. And then this morning, fucked. I felt okay, but I was tired and in the legs, and then it got hot and no nutrition. So it's just nice. I was actually thinking while I was running, it's just nice to be able to draw back on the many hard things that I've done over my lifespan, in physically hard things. I guess there's been other hard things as well, but just being able to draw on that, and you just go, oh, this isn't really that hard. I've just got to get a few more Ks through this run. It's a bit hot, and I'm not racing, so it's nice to have that little bank of experience to fall back on. So yeah, without getting into making this video too long, just drawing into some, just trying to build some endurance, some some strength in the legs, and I'll get a bit more structured over the next 12 weeks. Really fascinated by, we'll just leave on this note, but just super fascinated on the discovery from Inigo Samalanch, the researcher, exercise science guy. The amount of, or the new discovery, relatively new discovery, of how much mitochondria consumes lactic acid and turns it back into ATP, so energy to make a muscle contraction. A lot of people focus very much on developing mitochondria or aerobic base to spare their glycogen stores and burn fat, which is not really the point when you actually get into it. The lactic acid accumulates from the burning of glycogen, as a lot of you already know, and the faster and faster you go, the more and more glycogen you burn. The more efficient your mitochondria is, the more lactate it can turn into ATP. So therefore you can run at a higher rate, consume more glycogen, and keep that lactic acid under control in the bloodstream. So the whole idea is that we need to work out the fine balance between developing that mitochondria through zone 2 work, because it's rich in slow twitch fibers, so we need to develop those doing the slower twitch training, or the slower endurance training, and then the balance between that and doing the faster stuff. We're recruiting more fast twitch fibers and consequently using more glycogen and having more lactate in the system, and using that mitochondria to metabolize it again. So it's a nice little cycle there. The real experiment is working out what the balance is in the training between developing that mitochondria through zone 2 work and testing it and running that system through the lactate. So and that's everything that Hyrox is. You know, you basically are running as fast as you can before you get to lactic, and then hitting those workout stations, getting lactic into the system, because you're recruiting more fast twitch fibers to move the sled and do the exercises, and then being able to deal with it really efficiently with the aerobic slow twitch mitochondria rich muscles during your run without losing too much pace. So that's the secret to going fast in Hyrox, probably in any endurance sport, to be honest. Anyway, video's getting long enough. I'm going to get back to my cinnamon scroll.